Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Post Cologne. Today I'm going to talk about 5 EDP fragrances that I think you'd enjoy. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so today's video is actually a tag video that my dude, Destined for Greatness, tagged me in. He challenged me to get 5 Eau de Parfum concentration fragrances and make a video about it, and that's what we're going to do here today. So I'll leave a link down to his channel down below. Go check him out. He's got some great content on there. Covers Middle Eastern fragrances, rack store finds, all sorts of good stuff. So go check him out, go subscribe, go comment, let him know Post Cologne sent you. All right, so the 5 EDP fragrances I picked out today cover a wide array of scent profiles. We got some Middle Eastern ones, we got some designer ones, we got some ones that you may not have heard about before because they don't get talked about that much. All bangers. I'm gonna have links down in the description to all of these ones. So without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, to kick things off, we're gonna start with the House of Lattafa. It was one of my first purchases from the House of Lattafa, and it's Amouage Intense. Now this one is rather popular within the Lattafa line. Lots of people have heard about this one. A lot of people have this in their collection, but if you don't have it in your collection, you can get this for about $24 at discounters. Again, link down in the description if you want to check this one out. This one is just a beautiful, woody, sweet oud style fragrance. It's got some sugar, it's got some vanilla, it's got this nice oud in it with some nice woods at the base, and it's got a little bit of smoke to it. So it's just a very nice, warm, cozy, sweet oud style fragrance. The oud in this is not very strong or challenging. It's not animalic or kind of medicinal. It's kind of a nice woody oud that goes along with that nice vanilla and that sugar. And the woods in here kind of give it like a bit of a smoky tinge to it. So it's got this kind of almost burnt sugar, smoky wood style to it. Absolutely gorgeous scent profile. This is a great beginner oud style fragrance. Like if you're looking to get into Middle Eastern fragrances, if you're looking to kind of experience oud for the first time, but nothing too challenging, I think this is like a fairly good entry-level oud style fragrance. It's definitely there. You're definitely going to get the oud in this, but it's not too challenging. It's not punch you in the face. And the scent profile is just really warm, cozy, and just absolutely delightful. Again, it's got this sweet vanilla, this burnt sugar, this kind of burnt woods, and that oud. Absolutely fantastic. Performance on this is fantastic as well. You get 8-10 hours off this, not a problem. Projection for the first couple hours is beyond arm's length, but it's not a super loud fragrance off my skin at least. It's just a nice scent bubble. It's again, warm, cozy, very inviting, sweet, woody style fragrance with a little bit of smoke in there to just give it kind of that extra masculine edge. Awesome fragrance, perfect for the fall, perfect for cool evenings, date nights. Wear it casually, maybe not so much formally because it's got a little bit of that sweetness. It's not quite kind of the fancy dress party thing, but you might be able to pull it off. What do I know? I don't go to many fancy events, so you could give it a shot. But I think this is definitely kind of more of like a date night, evening out, casual wear style fragrance. Great pickup, definitely something you should be checking out. That's Lattafa's Amouage Intense. All right, so the next EDP up on the list is one of my favorite date night fragrances, cool evening style fragrances. It's from the house of Giorgio Armani. It's Stronger With You Intensely. Now you can pick this bad boy up for about $87 on discounters. Again, links down in the description, and I would happily pay double for this. This is such, I won't pay double, but I would pay double if I had to, because this is such a delicious, beautiful, sexy, sensual style fragrance. It's toffee, it's cinnamon, it's vanilla, amber, tonka, a beautiful sweet medley of like that warm toffee with that cinnamon and that vanilla. Absolutely sweet, gorgeous, gourmand, sexy style fragrance. Absolutely love this one. It does have a little bit of pepper, suede, and some aromatics, like I believe some jasmine and some lavender that's mixed in there, just to round things out just enough so that that sweetness is not too overpowering. It adds a little bit more depth to it. It kind of rounds out the base, gives it a little bit more of like kind of that masculine edge to it. But overall, what you're getting with this is a sweet vanilla toffee cinnamon ride that is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for date nights, perfect for evenings out, cool, fall, winter style evenings. This is very warm, very cozy, very inviting, sexy, sensual, absolutely delicious. My girlfriend loves this one. I love wearing this one because I love the scent profile, and I love that my girlfriend loves this on me as well. Beautiful, beautiful scent profile, perfect for those date nights. $87, I think it was worth every single penny. Projection longevity on this, really good performance. I get 8-10 hours out of this. In terms of longevity, no problem. First 2-3 hours, this does push out beyond an arm's length, but it's a nice, soft, warm, cozy style scent bubble that you get, and then it will settle in a little bit more, but performance on this, Absolutely fantastic. Scent profile on this is an A+ in my books. Love this one. You should be checking it out. It's Giorgio Armani's Strong With You Intensely. All right, next up, we got one from a house that doesn't get talked about too much because it's almost a little bit cringy, but they make some really good fragrances on occasion, and this happens to be one of my favorites, and it's Diesel Bad Intense. Now, I've talked about this one before, and this was such a surprise when I got this one. I wasn't expecting how good this was going to be. What this is, right off the top, I'm gonna get some in the air. Nice atomizer on this too. Really, really nice cinnamon and nutmeg opening. And it's got this really interesting note in it that is not in anything else in my entire collection, and that's a caviar note. And I know what you're thinking right off the back. You're just like, okay, this is like some sort of fish note mixed in there. It is not a fish note. What this caviar note does is it gives it this kind of sweet, salty, savory style edge to it. So it adds to that cinnamon, it adds to that nutmeg, and it gives us the sweetness and the savoriness that's just absolutely just gorgeous. At the base, you have this white tobacco floral along with like some wood notes, and this white tobacco floral adds this really nice, sweet, rich, opulent kind of note to it, and it really elevates that sweet and savory, salty caviar note with those spices at the top and that nice wood base, giving it that kind of rounded out masculine edge. Gorgeous, warm, cozy, sweet, a little bit salty and savory style fragrance. Perfect for date nights, great in the fall. You can wear this casually, but you know, again, date nights, evenings out, this works just as well. Super surprised by this one. This one caught me way off guard. I was not expecting it. You can pick this up for about $41 to $45 on discounters. Again, links down in the description if you want to check this one out. I definitely think you should be checking this one out. This one gets slept on. Not a lot of people talk about this, and I think they should be because it's amazing, and that's Diesel Bad Intense. All right, so the next EDP up on the list is one you don't hear many people talking about. It can be a little tricky to find at times, but if you do come across it, you should be picking it up. It's Mercedes-Benz Select Night. Now this fragrance, like I said, can be a little tricky to find at times. I think it might be discontinued, so supply, demand, it's a little tricky to find, but I did find it. I have a link down in the description to the discounter, and it's about $52 to pick this bad boy up. Worth every penny. I definitely think if you're into kind of woody, sweet, floral style fragrances, this is going to be your jam. This opens up with like a nice lavender, cardamom, bergamot that mixes in with this mid of some orange blossom and a little bit more woods, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is very floral forward, so you're gonna be getting that lavender, that orange blossom. It's gonna be like the most dominant note at the beginning. So if you're not into floral style fragrances, if you don't like florals coming through in your fragrance, this might not be your jam, but I happen to really like it. It adds this level of sweetness to it, this like delicate, smooth softness to it, mixed with that spice from the cardamom and some of those woods. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I love the opening on this one. As this kind of dries down and develops more, you get more some vanilla coming through, you get some patchouli, a little bit more woods coming through in the base, along with that cardamom spice that was there and those florals that still ride through the entire fragrance. And it becomes this very nice, warm, woody, sweet, soft, sexy style fragrance. And it's absolutely amazing. I love how this comes across. The vanilla that's in this, I should warn everybody in case you're like Mercedes-Benz Club Black fans, which I am. It's a great vanilla style fragrance. It is a different style vanilla in this one, so you're not gonna get that same sort of vibe. You're not gonna get that kind of DNA from that vanilla. It's a different style of vanilla that mixes with those florals and that woods. So don't expect the same vanilla, just expect a different vanilla that's really, really nice and you will enjoy if you enjoy those floral fragrances. Performance on this, 6 to 8 hours, not a problem off my skin for longevity. Projection for the first hour or two is fairly moderate. This doesn't blast off your skin. This is a little bit more softer, sensual, intimate style fragrance, but people are gonna smell you and you're gonna smell friggin' delicious. That's such a gorgeous, classy, sophisticated style fragrance. Perfect for date nights, perfect for evenings out. You can wear this dressed up to more formal events. As the name would suggest, this is a nice evening fragrance as Mercedes-Benz Select Night. That's where this vibe fits. 100% it is that kind of evening, mysterious, sophisticated, classy style vibe to it. Absolutely gorgeous scent profile on this. Performance is pretty good. And if you like those florals, if you like that sweet woodiness, you're gonna like this one a lot. I suggest you go pick it up. That's Mercedes-Benz Select Night. All right, so last but certainly not least, we have a fragrance that's moving completely away from those sweet style fragrances, the floral style fragrances that I previously mentioned, and we're going in the opposite direction. It's an absolute banger and one of my favorites from the line. It's Supremacy Incense. Now you can pick this up from discounters for about $30. Again, link down in the description if you want to check this one out. And I definitely think you should be checking this one out. This one can be a little challenging. I'm going to warn you right up front right now, but I absolutely love this one. This one is the most unapologetic, dark, heavy, smoky fragrances I have in my entire collection. It opens up with this spice and this oregano that just absolutely smacks you right in the face with this smoke that comes through. Really, really heavy, mature, again, unapologetic style fragrance. With those spices, with that oregano, as it moves into the mid, it's got this apopanax and this amber and this labdamen that mixes together, which is really interesting. It gives us this kind of like sweet balsamic kind of mix with that amber and that labdamen. But that apopanax adds this like thickness, this resininess, and this balsamic nature that kind of moves in with that amber and that labdamen. So it gives it like a touch of sweetness, but it's not like a candy sweetness by any means. And just that thick resinous nature to it is just awesome as it mixes with those spices, that oregano, and then that smoke that's just riding through this entire fragrance. You get a little bit of like agarwood in the base of this, so like a little bit of a woody, almost oudy style to it, but it's not like a heavy oud. Everything else kind of overpowers that. You do get woods in there, you get a little bit of leather, you get some patchouli as well. Just a rugged, man style fragrance that I absolutely love. Like when I spray this on my neck, I get chest hair on my neck. That's not true, but that's the kind of style fragrance it is. It's just got that rugged, mysterious, heavy, dark, manly, masculine, smoky, spicy touch of resinous sweetness to it that I absolutely love. This is definitely for the more mature crowd. This is definitely something that would be a little bit challenging to people who are kind of used to their typical blue gourmand style fragrances. This will definitely challenge you, so I'm just warning you right now. But if you want to step on the edge, have a little bit of spice, a little bit of smoke, all that kind of jazz, I think you really, really like this one because it's an absolute beast. Beast performer as well. This one is ridiculous. This one's 12 plus hours of longevity, no problem, and it is loud for the first 3 hours at least. This really pushes off. People are definitely gonna smell you, and you have to go easy on the trigger. I'm warning you right now, this is a post-cologne cautionary advisory. 2 sprays, maybe 3, you're good to go for the entire day. If you do any more than that, you're gonna choke yourself out before you even have a chance to go out and choke anyone else out. This is a very strong, in-your-face, unapologetic style fragrance, and it just performs like crazy, so you have to be careful with it. So easy on the trigger, fellas. Like anyone that's a usual 6 to 8 spray, I'm not sure if you're gonna make it if you go that way. 2-3 sprays, that's where you should cut things off. If you like smoky style fragrances, if you like that kind of incensey, spicy, little balsamic, resinous, touch of sweetness, leather, a little bit of earthiness and woods at the base, you're gonna absolutely love this one. I absolutely love this one. It's a fall and winter banger. It just cuts through the cold. It cuts through everything. It's so strong. Definitely check this one out. That's Supremacy Incense. All right, so there you have it. That's 5 EDP fragrances that I think you should be checking out. I covered the whole gamut here. I covered everything from like sweet and gourmand all the way to the smoky, punchy in the face style fragrances. I think there's gonna be something for everybody in this collection. So I think you should check it out. Links are gonna be down in the description. And because this was a tag video, it's my turn to tag somebody else. So I'm going to challenge PR Sense, and I'm gonna be challenging Sarah over at Glam Finds to come up with the 5 EDP fragrances that they have in their collection that they think we should know about. So I'll leave links down in the description to their channels. Go check them out. They have awesome channels. PR Sense got some great channels. He covers all sorts of Middle Eastern style fragrances. Great content. And if you don't already know about Glam Finds, Sarah's got one of like my favorite channels. She is just the queen of Middle Eastern fragrances. She has reviews on everything before anybody has reviews on anything. Awesome channel. She is absolutely fantastic. Links are gonna be down in the description. Go check them out. Go subscribe. Go comment. Let them know Post Cologne sent you. And let me hear from you guys. What are one of your favorite EDP fragrances that you have in your collection? Go down in the comment box. Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.